Baltimore County Executive continues a process to choose an Inspector General with concerns over the selection process.
Our job is to be the independent watchdog for the citizens. And if you take away that important pillar, then the entire organization of Inspector Generals starts to crumble.
Now, the Association of Inspectors General is stepping in with a letter to county leaders saying the process is not following county law and there's a clear conflict of interest. Baltimore County continues to wait to see who County Executive Kathy Klossmeyer will tap as her pick to be the next Inspector General. The interviews are done, and it appears to be between three people, two mystery candidates and the current office holder, Kelly Madigan.
You know, I think it went as well as could be expected under the circumstances.
That was Madigan last Friday, and Monday morning, the Association of Inspectors General sent this letter to the entire Baltimore County Council and Klossmeyer as the controversial selection process unfolds.
And when we get notified of things that are definitely going off track, that's the time we step in, because this organization actually tries to ensure consistency, transparency, independence, and best practices.
Isabel Mercedes Cumming is Baltimore City's Inspector General, but also the first vice president of the AIG. She says the letter from the organization points out two flaws in the Baltimore County IG process, noting Klossmeyer did not follow county laws surrounding how Madigan was told to reapply.
If you're going to let the Inspector General stay for another term, you simply reappoint them. And instead, she gave the Inspector General a letter that told her to reapply. Well, that fundamentally set the stage for an incorrect process. It constantly comes down to the independence. If an Inspector General is not independent, then they are not really an Inspector General.
I will now take a motion to go into closed session.
Then the conflicts of interest process with the selection panel when Klossmeyer was involved in the second round of interviews.
So not only herself, but another one of her staff members. So all of a sudden, the independence of this important position is gone because two out of the three is exactly from her. And that's what set up the fundamental conflict of interest. And that is why this international organization has had to take a step inside.
We will never know the investigations that aren't happening because of political pressure.
David Williams, president of the Taxpayers Protection Alliance, argues the stakes are too high to let politics get in the way of the selection process of the next Inspector General. County Executive Klossmeyer has defended her decision to move forward with this path for picking the Baltimore County Watchdog.
I don't know what else to say. She's done a great job. I'm working through the process, and that's it.
But Madigan notes Klossmeyer's involvement in the interview process is not best practice.
No, it's not a best practice to have two individuals at the IG have jurisdiction over, kind of vetting, if you will, the candidates.
And the AIG letter says the Inspector General selection process should not be similar to appointing political staff.
An Inspector General can't be beholden to any politician for their job. And when you have a process that doesn't pick an independent Inspector General and you involve politicians and politics, you are making that Inspector General weaker than it really should be.
Cummings says the County Council has the ability to stop the flawed process by blocking Klossmeyer's pick if they choose.
The Association of Inspector Generals is confident that Baltimore County will go in the right direction.
Fox 45 News reached out to all the members of the County Council as well as County Executive Klossmeyer for a response to the AIG letter. In a statement, Councilman Izzy Patoka says in part, "It is certainly concerning to me when we as Baltimore County government receive correspondence from a professional organization expressing concern on how we are conducting business as it relates to the appointment of the Inspector General." Patoka then points to his legislation creating an independent selection panel, removing politicians from the IG selection process as a possible solution. The other council members did not respond. County Executive Klossmeyer's office tells Fox 45 News they're reviewing the letter. Meanwhile, Cummings says the letter and the push for independence in selecting a watchdog is bigger than Madigan herself.
Well, the problem goes way beyond Baltimore County, because if you have an inspector general using that title who is indeed not independent, then it actually impacts what an inspector general exists for. Our job is to be the independent watchdog for the citizens.
If the county council does not approve Klossmeyer's pick, Madigan will stay in the position as a holdover. Next Tuesday, July 29th, there will be an event called Rally for Integrity, Support Independent Inspector General Kelly Madigan, Demand Good Government. It's set to begin at 3 o'clock at the Towson Historic Courthouse before the County Council work session. Hey, I'm Mackenzie Frost. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Check out Fox Baltimore on all of our social media pages for more videos just like this.